All right, great. So I don't know what Baba Falana was talking about here. Maybe you were able to see some of this news over the week. Maybe you can speak a little bit more to it. But I'm going to play this short video, and then we'll take it from there. The title says Falana urges Nigerian demand your rights under the law. So I'm going to play this, and then a very short clip, and then maybe you can bring us up to speed on it.
So I normally start my the conversation on the future of Nigeria by asking my guests where they think the country is going, and so in your case, I mean, your views are very well known on few of the issues. So I'd like to just take it from the point of view of the judiciary, but you could take it in any direction that you also want. What do you think is the state of the judiciary today, and how best do you think this can be sorted out for the future of the country?
About the future of the country?
Yes.
I'm very optimistic. I just left a conference in Accra, Ghana, on constitutional changes of governments in Africa.
All right, so that's the end of that short clip. But again, I don't want to spend too much time on that. I wanted to know, did you see this news, and can you bring us up to speed on it?
Well, that's him having an interview with Laolu Akande, the former spokesperson to the Vice President of Nigeria, Oshibajo. Laolu Akande is a very hardworking reporter with the Guardian newspaper. Remember the good works he did during the attack on World Trade Center in 2001, the 9/11 attack. He was so meticulous in bringing out the Nigerian victims that were caught in that unfortunate tragedy. And Baba Femi Falana, I call him Baba. I don't know if he's that old now. No, it's not. The last time I saw him, an untiring hold us in human rights law. And a second to none individual when it comes to civil rights crusades all over Africa and the world in which we live. That said, if Baba Falana is saying that people should, Nigerians should stand up for their rights, if you listened to him yesterday on this program with Shenwa Kimbaloye, where he was talking about the new increase in what's it called? Light tariff.
The tariff, yes.
Tariff in Nigeria.
Yes.
The reckless way in which, the arbitrary way in which this thing was planned and foisted on Nigeria. And the Minister Adelabu, the power minister, coming to defend that kind of charade. Something his own father, the late Adegoke Adelabu in Ibadan, would declare to be a peculiar mess. It's pure peculiar mess. So when he challenges Nigerians to stand up for their rights, the future under the law, essentially, you should understand, is a tool for social engineering and re-engineering. If there's any hope for Africa, for subaltern people, less privileged like you and I, the law remains a very potent mechanism for achieving that. That said, I remember, the totality of what Baba is saying is that there are emerging trends, the unknown horizons through which the African person, the African individual must head in order to safeguard and secure our future. The law is going to be multifaceted, multidimensional in tackling the issues that we deal with on the continent, issues of poverty, inequality, and the sad situation of corruption everywhere. That is what Baba Falana is talking about. For example, look at the ridiculous and totally irresponsible position canvassed by the Minister of Power that the Nigerians are fond of turning on, switching on their ACs hours before they use it, having their freezers on endlessly. In America, you should come and tell me if you think
Wait,
that
what?
if that is a peculiar issue with Nigeria, you should come and tell me whoever switches
Let me see
off
if I get this correctly. So we should manage. Let me see if I get this correctly. So we should manage power and not turn it on in certain orders.
Yes, he is trying to. He wants us to ration the use of power.
Jesus
Can you imagine
Christ.
that? In this time and age, Baba Falana described that as being pedestrian and being juvenile. Something childish, a suggestion. You want to blame the people,
Childish.
but yes, it's almost like going after Bob Risky. You know, you want to criminalize people for their chosen lifestyle.
I'm sorry.
For their personal
You said it's almost like going after Bobrisky.
Yes, you want to criminalize the people's lifestyle. If I like, so long I'm paying my bills, give me prepaid meter. Meter me properly. Whatever I consume, I will
provide the service. Yes.
Don't come and push it in my face.
Yeah.
As old as I am, that I should. You see, these people.
You should plug the iron before you plug the AC. Can you imagine?
These people. See, sometimes I want to embrace Tinubu. Sometimes I have to be cautious in my optimism about what they can do for us as a people. But the truth of the matter is that these people, they want to blame us for their profligacies, their irresponsible directions, the way they have treated Nigerians with disrespect. They continue to push it in our face and push and push and push. And someday, they should also be cautious. They should be warned. You have you have chased after a goat. Now he's run into a barrier, into a wall. Nothing to. No space for him to continue to run to. If that goat turns after you, especially the e-goat, you know, the crazy e-goat, Were Obuko, and he begins to bite and begins to come with you with his hoof and horn. What would you say? They are trying to exhaust.
They're trying to frustrate the people.
The people, they are forcing heal mental health on everybody. So if Baba Falana say people should stand up for their rights, I think it is right. It is proper.
That's what that's coming from.
He's not trying to instigate anybody. He's not trying to instigate. And one more thing about Laolu Akande. I acknowledge that he's been a very brilliant journalist. But you see the way people of his class are quickly reintegrated into the society to function as if they have not forayed into power. And it does not happen elsewhere like that. Yes, he started N-Power Wire News Service. Do you know that idea of his N-Power media organization was what the entire social whatever program in Nigeria was woven around? The one they called N-Power, and they were doing cash transfer to the purse of Nigerian indigent unemployed graduates and youth. Who does? Nobody has held Laolu Akande accountable. And Nigerian journalists, they have a way of giving themselves a free pass. So they can attack and criticize everybody. They don't ever scrutinize themselves. That is the way I look at it. So even the law too can be used to fine-tune individuals. Otherwise, good people like Laolu Akande. You cannot build a national legacy around your personal company name, around the name of your personal media organization.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Chief. Thank you. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. We have another story to cover for the day. Like, share, subscribe, follow, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we go live. And shout out to those of you that are watching us live right now. We'll be back in about 20 seconds.